So I just made a video about what I thought was the worst K-pop album of all time. So to continue the series, I decided to take this with songs. What are some of the worst K-pop songs I've ever heard in my entire life? Thankfully here I made a list already. We have a plethora of content to go through. Y'all might be thinking, what kind of criteria would I be using to determine what is the worst K-pop song of all time? It could very well be lyric. If the lyrics in a song are bad enough, it can absolutely ruin the song for me. For example, we have Yuk Sung Jae from B2B's Chicken. I'm not going to say anything further. I'm just going to let you listen to the song.
I want to be a chicken.
What's wrong with you?
I can't. Okay. And before y'all come at me and saying, oh my god, Rob, you judged the song from one bar. That's not fair at all. Fair enough. A lot of the song is in Korean, so the lyrics in themselves could be very deep, and they could have been made with a lot of thought. So let's look up an English translation of the song right here. Alright, we got the English translation right here. I want to be a chicken. Okay, we already knew that line. I was hungry and ate it without much thought. The chicken I ordered all of a sudden, yeah. Okay, he was eating chicken. I don't know where he was eating it. Maybe at Popeyes or KFC, Chick-fil-A, something like that. A little bit more context would have been nice. Oh, here's the kicker one right here. Chicken is really awesome. You can eat it however you like. Yeah, I can talk with confidence now. Like chicken, I want to be loved by everyone. Yes, as a chicken, you would want to be loved by everyone. But you would also be eaten by everyone. Do you want to be eaten, Sungjae? I don't think you want to be eaten. So shut your mouth, okay? Where we got the next song by Woosung and Penyeol. Y'all might be thinking, Woosung and Penyeol are good artists. What? How does that equate to a bad song? Just listen to those couple of lines of Penyeol here.
Hello, yeah, my name is Sam and I like some ham. Girls call me Bam, when they see me they go damn.
Oh my god. Whenever I try and freestyle, this is exactly how I would sound. That just goes to show you how bad this was. Let's go ahead and break this down here. Hello, yeah, my name is Sam and I like some ham. Okay, a little rhyme there. Girls call me Bam. When they see me, they go damn. First off, my boy, I'm not sure if you should be eating ham all that much. You know, sodium content, you're gonna be bloating. You're gonna be fat. Get yourself some chicken, some pork. Get yourself a nice chicken bowl from Chipotle. Those are always fire. But ham, I don't know if you should be eating ham, my boy. Although I don't really think I have much room to talk about unhealthiness, because, you know, if you see this right here. Oh, hell no! Anyways, that line is horrible. There's no excusing that line. Okay, that line is terrible. Those 4 lines there have eliminated any chance that this song has to be on my playlist. Maybe on the meme playlist, but definitely not on the playlist where I actually listen to the music. That song is gonna be a no for me, dog. Alright, I'm gonna be cheating a little bit. I'm gonna be copying off from my last video of my worst K-pop album of all time, where I talked about this guy already. I'm not sure if you guys know him. Nick Hyun from 2PM. He recently released an album called Me, and as I said before in my worst album video, I think it is the worst lyrical album to have ever been released in K-pop history. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at these lyrics here of one of his songs, Jealous. So tell me why you gotta be so beautiful. You got me going crazy when I look at you. Oh baby, look at them other guys, they're staring too. It makes me jealous. Keep in mind, this is from a 30-year-old man. This isn't a song from High School Musical. This is an actual K-pop song. Pick up your phone. I just called to hear your voice and say I miss you. Is this a bad time? Cause great grammar there. Out of my mind, when you're somewhere far from me, it's not me. I'm sure it's your fault. Who told you to be so beautiful? Who told you to be so beautiful, mother? That sounds like a threat. You to be so beautiful. Either that or this dude is hella simping. Hella. At the very least, I will say this has a lot more lyrical weight than Mars. It's as if they took the most generic, overdone teenage youth romance theme and had his 12-year-old nephew, who was just going through puberty, write the lyrics for him. In essence, it's just a bunch of non-lyrics. The songs are super cringe, and yeah, for the most part, I do not like this album. But I still wouldn't consider these songs to be the worst of all time, specifically because they are still listenable. So we're gonna be moving on to the next possible criteria that I would use for deciding what is the worst K-pop song of all time, and that would be sacrilege. Now, y'all might be wondering what sacrilege means. Say if you're making an original mix of a song, you're making your own song, and you want it to sound a certain way, you wanted it to evoke a certain feeling, and you and your team made that song to circle your own ideals. Say someone else takes your song, your musical conglomerate of ideas, and they make their own remix of it, and it manages to contradict everything you were trying to make with the original song. Say if you were taking separate ingredients, milk, mayonnaise, and teriyaki sauce. Those 3 ingredients in themselves taste fine, but when you mix them together in a blender and then you drink it, it's obviously going to taste terrible. That's what I mean by sacrilege. And I have 2 songs here that perfectly illustrate that concept. First up, we have AT's Wave, All Under Bold Dynamics Mix. Let me show you a bit of the original song. That's how it's supposed to sound, right? What my boy All Under Bold Dynamics over here made is something so sacrilege, I need to douse my eardrums with holy water every time I listen to it. What's interesting to note is the drop in itself without the voices. They sound fine. And the vocals, obviously, there's nothing wrong with them. They sound fine too. But when you mix them together, it doesn't sound good. So the second song or remix that I picked that also falls into this category is GOT7's I Won't Let You Go reggaeton remix. If y'all don't know GOT7's I Won't Let You Go, it was a Japanese release back in early 2019. I'm gonna give you a little snippet of the original. It sounds good, right? It's pretty good. It's an emotional pop song. It's meant to be light. Now I'm gonna play the reggaeton remix of this. No. No, that does not even sound like reggaeton. Reggaeton is supposed to sound like Latin pop. So to my knowledge, it's supposed to sound more Despacito-y. This is not Despacito-y. This is more basura-y. It's interesting to note because there is an art to making bad music. If you think about it, it's pretty complex. If you wanted to purposely make a song sound bad, this is actually a pretty surefire way to do it. I highly doubt it, but if they were trying to make these songs sound purposely bad, the producers here are straight geniuses. Alright, so those songs are kind of what I would consider to be smart bad music. If that makes any sense? Does that make any sense? I think it makes sense, so I'm gonna continue. So we're gonna move on to what I think is the worst criteria, the songs that you want to throw up when you hear. I have two songs here. These songs are the contenders for worst K-pop song of all time. We're gonna go to the first one, which is Last Christmas by Ollie London. Are you even surprised that he's on this list?
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Oh! This is just bad. This is just straight up bad. First off, even with autotune, his singing is terrible. On top of that, he's not even singing on beat. Third off, I don't know if these lyrics are even accurate to the original song. One thing I will note is the mastering isn't terrible, to the point where it's a little bit listenable. So while the song is really bad, and this is easily Ollie London's worst song ever, my ears don't feel as if they're being molested. No, that's this song's job. Now, if you already watched my worst album video, you would already know what I thought would be the worst K-pop song of all time. If y'all don't, in my opinion, the worst K-pop song of all time would be IZ*ONE's Tomorrow. Coincidentally, this song is from their album, which I also consider to be the worst K-pop album of all time. It goes hand in hand. Enough of me talking, I'm just gonna play you the song.
Because of 다른 옷에다 고난이 감밖에 겠다 하지 나노니 아쉽다니 나를 봐 Whoa, you never me 너의 기본거리
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
So yeah, that's what I consider to be the worst K-pop song of all time. And I think this song is a great lesson for all of you aspiring music producers. Work on your mastering, because mastering is one of the most important aspects in production. Everyone's worried about getting high quality instruments, getting high quality samples, getting vengeance samples, getting good sample packs, and that's all well and good. But if you don't master them well, they're gonna sound bad regardless. So work on your mastering, work on that EQ. You see that little light spectrum, the low, mids, and the highs? Go and work on that. Go and twiddle those frequencies, see which ones sound best, because I promise you, if you become adept in mastering, your music is gonna sound so much better. If y'all want, I can leave a link to these songs down below if y'all really want to torture yourselves. That's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.
Gosh.